This is Vila's childhood home. Vila and her father were away when this manor was ablaze. But Vila's sister Isabet and their mother were burned alive. In every arcane tome, every forbidden volume, Vila would search for some way to bring Isabet back.
Name is Mikhail, but friends call me Misha. You and I, we're not friends. Can you get me into the Clockwork Kingdom? He hands you a crudely drawn parody of an apostatic union passport. Show this authentic travel document to the royal factor in the city of Ferropolis after we land. Are you ready for the voyage? We are leaving soon. Yeah, let's go, baby. Clockwork Kingdom. Oh, look at him go! We're freaking going, dude. New music. Thank you, Misha. You're an absolute star.
What of you? Look at those high-def birds. He's just taking us on a little scenic route, a little tour. What's that? Oh, it's water, I think. It's a long waterfall.
Misha, not gonna lie, I'm gonna be sick if we don't land soon. This is giving me motion sickness, buddy. Is this it? We here? Is this where we land?
No? Oh. Music finished. Yes?
What? Misha? Look, inside. Misha, I'm gonna take a beer, okay, for the sickness. I think it'll help.
Ooh, wow. I'm a bit scared of the Clockwork Kingdom. I think it might actually be a lot scarier than, the Endless Realm.
Thank you, Misha.
Mikhail looks off towards the mountains with an unreadable expression, then shakes his head.
Well, here we are. Home shit home. Or what is left of it. Since Misha never goes inland, this is where we part. Misha will not ask your business, and it is best you do not tell. But if you wish to cross the gate bridge, speak to the royal factor. When you get to Ferropolis, keep your head down and trust no one. Understand? You do not wish to be tangled in machinist intrigue.
Thought you said I could always sail with you.
The Clockwork Kingdom is impossible to explain, but Misha will try. The countryside is full of corruption, not to mention rogue myrmidons.
The worst danger of Clockwork, yes. I feel like he didn't...
Oh, okay. The skiff must... that was a little bit of an error, I think, in the old game dialogue. The skiff must rest for a tick, along with its pilot. Come back later if you have other business for Misha.
I understand. Thank you, Mikhail.
Do not die. Misha hates to lose a customer. I think he's secretly a good guy.
Oh wow, look at the ground.
So frosty?
Is it frosty?
There's the ghost.
Hello, Miss Ghost Lady. Wow, whole new kingdom, baby. Change is a force that sweeps through the sky realms unhindered. None can escape it. The Wiccans tried to resist and were ground to dust. But for some, the maelstrom of change is like wind for their sails. In the aftermath of the God War, the Sky Realms had a chance to choose their own masters. But here in the Clockwork Kingdom, that was not enough. Their cipher scribes and machinists committed to build their monarch from metal and magic. It was to be a realm where any common labourer could draw on the power of a god, where every belly would be full. But to embrace such drastic change is also to roll the dice of fate, and the denizens here have found their luck wanting. So what do you think, stranger? Though their people lie rotting in the barren fields, was it noble of them to try to reach for the heavens despite the risks?
I think we should always strive to be better. Maybe not exactly this way.
She nods. A noble sentiment for sure. But the road to radical change is slippery with blood, and reality is never as sweet as our dreams.
She's very philosophical, this lady. Yeah, this is a very, sci-fi trope, isn't it? The, we're going to build a robot leader. In fact, I think there was an Isaac Asimov story
along those lines. Oh no, it was when they were trying to prove that one of the candidate leaders was a robot, and you never really know if he is or not. Super cool, very interesting, my kind of story. I think they're just going to attack me on sight, the robots. Like they might. Hello? Hey! This old peasant is murmuring and muttering to themselves, occasionally crying out. As you approach, they suddenly fall silent, and apprehension creases their weathered face.
Hello? Who's that there? What manner of thing are you? Come closer, if you're not corrupted. Or is it my lairs back again to show this old fool mercy?
No need to fear, I'm just a traveller. Just a traveller, really. They contemplate this, their eyes roving over and past you. Evidently they are blind.
Not many travellers these days, no. Borders barred and locked like a barn door. So either you're a criminal, or something worse. Old Yod's had no visitors for many a month, no. None like you, at least. Perhaps there are none left. Ah, cruel winter, why dost thou mock thy sovereign? Oh, lairs, whither have thou flown?
Where did all the people here go?
To bright lamps and warm fires, yes. To lock and key and warding sign. Veropolis, that's where they went. Stilted and guarded, not to be corrupted, safe in the arms of our king. But old Yod's stubborn, see? Stubborn as a rock. Worked this farm since year 0 or thereabouts. What cares I for sleet or snow, monsters or machines? The king shall protect this house, or all's for naught.
The old farmer lapses into silence, occasionally muttering something inscrutable. How long's winter been going on now?
Day after day it snows, week after week and month after month. Poor Yod can't sow, can't reap, can't grow. Someone ought to tell the king, but who hears Yod? Only winds and wisps have been his guests since the lairs fled.
Was there ever a former Darkstar mercenary around here?
Darkstar, eh? Surely a creature of the night. Beware, oh thrice beware those who follow such heavenly sirens. Star-crossed are they, sailing for a fate that's written on the sky for all save them to read. The name rings a bell, but the temple's ruined. Come back last year, or last decade, when the spire still gleamed and songs of joy still echoed under the garlands.
You take care, old one.
So soon to leave old Yod on his Tod. Ah, but you've been here before, and here you'll be back again. Not long, no.
The old farmer's hands find your own and give it a gentle squeeze. You leave Yod murmuring to himself, or to something that you can't see. Thank you, Yod, for your hospitality. I'm just going to poke around your house. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about this. If you can hear something that sounds like somebody breaking and entering upstairs, it's just me. Don't worry about it. I'm just tidying. Ominous bottled vision. A perfect copy of a single vivid dream. These lurid fantasies are a subject of feverish moral debate in the Union. This one is by B. Morozov and contains scenes of surreal divinity and moderate dread. Cool. I mean, what? But cool. Still don't know what corruption is. I didn't ask, but old Yod seems to have enough on his plate. I don't want to worry him anymore, you know. So that must be Veropolis, the land on stilts. So the corruption presumably travels, via the ground somehow. That must be the main way in. It looks like there's an elevator access over there, but I bet it's not active. I can have a look, but I bet it's not bloody active. A nice little farm area. In response to recent outrages by the vile saboteur, Its Majesty's servants are conducting a security operation in this district.
Anyone found in violation of this order shall be presumed an agent of the saboteur and treated accordingly. Long live the king! Century 0, year 27, month 6, day 45. The king is dead. Long live the king! Yeah, I had a feeling he was going to attack. I didn't want to just start attacking him in case it turned out that he was not just going to attack me. Those little ones. They're like trains with like night weapons. How strange. A lot of corpses. Rusty dagger. Okay. Not that useful.
Full of lockpicks I am.
Let's have a look at all these little buildings before I go up and try and find my way into Ferropolis. What a sad little burg so far, the rural Clockwork Kingdom. Not very cheerful. I suppose if no one can farm, it would be all deserted. Nice. Quite pretty music. It's me. I'm a big strong boy now. I can break down doors if I need to. Ooh, poison shuriken. Ooh, now that's a good idea. Hi-ho. Hi-ho. Should I just try and... Yeah. Super freaking rusty. Everything is, very industrial and rusted looking. Easy little pipes. Okay, these are not effective. I wonder if poison would even affect machines. You know? Okay, I can't seem to get into there. Alright, let's go up. We can explore more later. Let's get into town. You know, if I found and activated the apostatic union, maybe I should check out that building first? No, I'll come back. If I found and activated the apostatic teleporter... That's not what I mean. Oh my gosh! Hi! Wow! Ooh, I'm gonna die if I'm not careful. Oops. Sorry, fellas. Wow. Whoa, big chugging building tank. Hello. Isn't that like an anime or something where the buildings are like on giant wheels like that? Let's try and get into town and then we can investigate this stuff more. One thing at a time. Oh, this doesn't... Oh, no. Okay. Still go up. God, there's one of those fellas. Scary screaming faces. Not a huge fan of that. Hello. Hello. Don't mind if I do. Anyone about? That answers our questions if the machines are going to be kill on sight or not. At least in the countryside, they definitely are. Why would you make your cannons with screaming faces? Food shortage, border blockade, apostatic bloody union, corruption, and now this damned winter. Why can't we just have one problem at a time, eh? I don't think that's how problems work. They sigh. No, I suppose not. Me mam always said they come in threes. Only now I've lost count. Well, best of luck. At least you've got this big thing. Pretty cool. Less one glorious silk, but I've probably got enough to upgrade something now. I feel like I should be saving my upgrade stuff for The doorman turns you away. You need 40 charm to talk your way in. What about now? Thank you, doorman. Put my charming hat. Ring of Sturdiness. Greatly reduces the damage taken while blocking. Okay. I don't remember to block enough for that to be probably useful to me, but I can see that being very useful to somebody else who's better at the game. Bye, buddy. Man, some depressed, disillusioned people out in the Migos. Not really any different in the farms in Hallowshire, is it? Just different reasons for the lack of yield, crop yield. Okay, that was alright. Oh, gosh. Gosh, bro. Goodness. Okay, found an actual road. This is a good sign. Hello, I'd like to go to the town, please. Please and thank you. Quite a cool, like sigil. The sort of coat of arms. Traditional sort of shield. With the cogs and then the crown. Here we are! Hello! Fearsome thing, ain't it? Don't worry, this one's on our side. One word from me and it'll go at you like a wild beast. So get in line like everyone else. What is that machine? One of the Clockwork Kingdom's most fearsome servants. A Clockwork Myrmidon. Ah, that's what it is. Or Myrmidon, maybe? Meant to be more loyal than any human soldier. But if you've been out in the countryside, you know how that turned out. The guard grins. Guess you'll be dealing with muggins here for a wee bit longer, eh? A dull mechanic voice booms out through the great machine's visor. Edict. Halt and beshrive thyself, citizen, for thou standest before a servant of the Clockwork King. Sorry, how exactly does one beshrive oneself? Pondering. Alas, thy query exceeds the remit of this incarnation. Petitions to its majesty may be submitted at the machinarium. Appraisal. Thou art a vagabond of unknown loyalty. Therefore, edict, trespass not against the king's peace, for thou art watched, and thrice watched. All hail its majesty Machinus Rex, the Clockwork King. Alright, cool, thank you. Hello? The citizen has a baby swaddled up and nestled inside their voluminous cloak. Coat? Voluminous coat? And is singing them a soft lullaby in a language you don't know.
You here to see the factor too? You're in for quite a...
Oh, I am actually.
In for quite a wait, I fear.
Yeah, I can tell. Although it's not too full in this waiting room. We just got here from Cloud Pine or Blast. Held on as long as we could, but this winter finally did us in. Lots of folks like us in this town, or so I heard. I'm just hoping the factor can sort us out. You're hungry? Somehow I've got enough supplies with me for 2 people, even though I'm traveling alone. It's weird. There's stuff in me pack I don't remember packing. That is weird. This citizen is remonstrating with a guard, waving a scrap of pink paper. You don't understand, it's these new numbers, see? My ticket says 144, but now they're telling us every 10 is a 6. So is it actually 144, or what? 36 plus 44? 70, is it? Oh, and count the bloody 0. See, only a wizard could make sense of it. Now I've been waiting for 2 hours already to see the factor, and I just want to know. This guard is occupied trying to stop the waiting room descending into chaos. Citizen, I've told you the royal factor is very busy. Your ticket will be called, and in the order it was... They jerk their head around to yell at someone else across the room. Oi, you over there! I told you to sit down. I've got my eyes on you. Do you mind if I just... slip through? Hello. If your number's being called, you may speak to the factor. If not, you must stay downstairs. Please stop bothering me. This stocky, middle-aged woman is methodically entering numbers into a ledger. She does not look up. Your ticket, please. Number 53. She continues writing, eyes fixed on her book.
Why, Citizen Javid, you've changed a great deal since I saw you last week. For instance, your missing leg has grown back. Finally, she looks up at you over her spectacles. Her expression is surprisingly kind. I know it's very frustrating to be kept waiting like this. I imagine you've come a long way. But we've just had another wave of evacuees from Cloudpine, and every one of them needs a proper bed. So you're not the only one who has urgent business with the Royal Factor today, see? The Royal Factor continues writing, her little wire-rimmed spectacles perching on the end of her nose. I'm afraid you'll just have to wait your turn, citizen. Downstairs. Mikhail sent me? He says hello. She examines you I feel like this might get me arrested. I'm a bit scared. I'm thinking this might have been a mistake. Misha sent you? Well, why didn't you say so? Mr. Gallo, hold all tickets, please. Now let's have a look at this passport. It's really not a bad likeness, is it? He's captured your nose perfectly. You'll be wanting a travel permit then. I believe I can help. But given your unconventional means of arrival, I will require just a teensy little test of your loyalty. One hand washes the other, see? Honestly, I haven't had a wash in weeks. She wrinkles her nose. I wasn't going to say anything about it. What with half the water pipes in the city still frozen up, you're not the smelliest citizen I've seen to this week. That's nice of you to say. Some days ago, a goods caravan was ambushed out in Yansk while on its way to Ferropolis. The only survivor died of their wounds before they could tell us the culprit. Currently, all my militia squads are tied up in keeping order in the city, so a proper retrieval mission will have to wait. But there was one particular item in the caravan that we just can't do without. What you're looking for is a royal freight capsule with a chest inside. It should be somewhere northwest of here, in the forest beyond the farmlands. The Factor smiles maternally. If you can bring me the contents of that chest, I think you and I will have a very fruitful relationship. Alright, well, thank you very much. Okay. Did not get arrested. Misha is a good lad who's not done me wrong. Thank goodness for that. Oh, nice, dude. God, everything here is making such noises. Hello. Every bloody time. I swear by the king I spend more ticks waiting than actually hauling. Don't they know we got targets to meet? Last week it was the Cypher Assay gone kaput. The week before, a spilled wagon full of dead sky squid. What's next? Rains of piss. This is always the worst part.
Even an adept of the Machinist Guild must be assayed like everyone else. The commands of our king are enforced without fear or favour.
Okay, they're all just waiting to do something, get to work. Not sure. There's a lot of queuing, it looks like. A lot of bureaucracy in the Clockwork Kingdom. Sleeping with your eyes open. This guard is carefully rolling himself a pungent cigarette. They do not look up. I ain't on duty for another hour, so sod off, or I'll arrest you for aggravated pestering. Alright. Nothing to see here, mate. Just a few incorruptible defenders of the realm resting for a tick or two. Something about you catches the guard's attention. They examine you, then lean closer and lower their voice. You look like maybe the daredevil sort. Sellsword, am I wrong? Explorer, maybe? Plenty of square equipment. Plenty of spare equipment in the Royal Militia, military stuff. And we ain't been paid for 3 weeks running. 50 coin would get you into that armory over there. How about it? Is this the kind of thing that Misha said not to do, like don't trust anyone? I'm still wearing my charming hat. The guard grins. Now I get it. You're an entrepreneur. I certainly am. Very well, it's a deal. Just you remember our bargain. Alright, thanks, mate. Wow, that was nice of him. People of the Clockwork Kingdom are great. Ooh, rusty armour. I bet that could be upgraded to something freaking cool. And some fine ore. Thank you, mate. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I freaking do. Okay. Ah, this might be the way to get into the city. The guard is holding some kind of long, thin metal wand, connected by wires to the machine beside him. They pointed at you as you approach. You there, citizen! Stay where you are.
Anyone entering Ferropolis must be assayed for corruption by order of the king. Now say ah. Ah. The guard deftly pokes the wand inside your mouth, holding it there for a few seconds, then waves it up and down your body while the machine emits little chirps and warbles. You folks really know how to give a warm welcome. They give you the hairy eyeball.
You're free to pass, citizen. Get moving before I arrest you for gross impudence.
Okay, I'm off. On my way. I only want to help. This looks like an interesting landmark. Ferropolis. Oh man, look how gritty the farms are. Is that the waterfall thing that I've seen dripping into the ocean? Weapon shop, tailors. Yeah, this looks like a regular city. The guard is shouting with a frenetic energy at anyone passing by.
Move along! Move along! Stop your gawping! Whatever's above you is not your concern.
Quite right. Quite right. Whatever's above you in station or just visual range. They sniff the air.
You have the stink of the countryside about you, if I'm any judge. Dangerous place. Well, citizen, you've come to the right shop. Name's Yaxmir. I sell things that kill.
I'm interested in buying some weaponry. They tap a large ledger on their counter.
What do you need it for? I have to keep records, see, in case the king comes knopping.
Knopping? Murder, manslaughter, you know, crimes in general. I really want to say it. Fuck it. They give you the hairy eyeball. People love doing that here.
Always nice to have a bit of levity in here. Just tell me what to write, won't you?
I'm a farmer. They scribble in the ledger.
Had a good few of your lot in here over the years. Not all of them come back. King bless and protect you, eh? Now I just need your name, occupation, and place of residence.
17 Bingle Hill, Fresh Farm. And my name is,
Captain Metropolis.
Yaxmir sniffs the air deeply.
Aha, the farmer. You ain't dead, so I guess I didn't sell you a duff weapon. What can I do for you?
Let's see what you got for sale, first of all. Xanthosic Bomb. Ooh, look at that, weightless glove. Helps negate fatigue during combat. That's pretty cool. You can buy shuriken. Okay, nothing I actually want, but pretty cool. Oh, so I didn't realise we would start from the beginning of the conversation again. I thought you'd remember me. Yeah, right, I don't have any, don't have any ore, and I can't buy anything ore-wise from Yaxmir, so not that helpful. Let's go to the tailor's. Hello. This shopkeeper appears very anxious and harried by many problems.
No, and for the 6th time, no, we do not yet have any skyblubber coats in stock. I have petitioned, I am petitioning, I will petition.
They look at you properly for the first time.
Oh, King's mercy. Forgive the impromptu grammar lesson, citizen. I mistook you for a regular. Everything's in such a whirl today. I am Kwashi, clothier and armourer to the citizens of Ferropolis. Right now I've more orders than I can fill, but if you want something that's not out of stock...
Why is there so much demand?
A natural consequence of this accursed winter. Even the animals need fur coats. There doesn't seem to be enough fuel, and I've heard people freezing to death in their houses. But, well, just look at what the king sends me.
They run various beautiful garments through their hands. Fine, diaphanous robes and lacy blouses, silk scarves and thin cotton pantaloons. Perfect summer wear. Maybe I could go skin some furry animals for you?
You joking? All the animals here are earmarked for agriculture and under the king's protection. And imports require a royal permit. Either way, if you dumped a pile of pelts on my counter, I'd have to call the militia. Is there anything else you need? Only I've got a lot to get done today.
You ever see a former Darkstar mercenary around here?
Darkstars? Good heavens, no! I've served barely any mercenaries since the border closed. Half my takings used to come from exports. Our weapons and equipment make the Unions look primitive, or so I'm told. Of course, that's probably why the Union became so belligerent. Couldn't have their own merchants being put out of business, could they? His Majesty had no choice but to retaliate in kind. Perhaps you should speak to Baba Xenia at the Squeaky Wheel. She gets all sorts coming through that tea house.
Can I see what you've got for sale as well? Clockwork furnishings, cool. Scruffy attire. Okay. It's just goes to a dead end. Alright, okay. Tea house. Good to know.